Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are well. I did a collective message. Check out part 1 for the collective message. I'm just going to jump right into Aries, work my way through to Pisces, like I said on the other message, but then it ended up getting cut off. So, Aries, the good stuff that is coming in for you guys for 2026. There is going to be a lot of magical moments for you guys, like things that are just going to occur for you naturally. One of the themes that I am hearing for you guys is to make sure that you are grounding your energy on a daily. There's a lot of money coming in for you guys as well. I feel as though some of you have been going through a period of enlightenment, and this has made things more easier for you to navigate 2026 and just align yourself and just know that all the things that you are longing for is longing for you too. And you will also be receiving a lot of rewards in these upcoming months. You may have been seeing 8s a lot. You may have been seeing 4s too as well. So you're being protected. There's a lot of goodness coming in, and there's options too is what I'm picking up for you guys. During this time, you also have to be mindful of your emotions. That's why they're asking you to ground your energy, because some of you may have a touch of either grief or depression that is going on. Maybe you need to get outside more if it's not, the cold months. If it is, it could be seasonal depression, but also consult with your doctors just to make sure. I'm just giving what I'm picking up. Be mindful of gossip and those gossiping about you. If someone carries any news that they have heard people talking about you, you just need to kind of don't even pay it any attention. You're also being asked to move in silence too as well. So it's about like when they see it, then it will appear type of energy. I'm hearing your love life is getting better too. Something with June and you guys, maybe somebody that you met in June, or you will be meeting someone this coming June. But there's something in regards to June. So if some of you have met somebody in June and you're wondering where the connection is heading to, it's heading in the right directions. For those of you that are single and wondering where your mate is, I feel that around June, spring, summertime, early parts of summer is when you will connect with this individual. I'm also hearing don't fuck it up. So Spirit is saying, like, don't overthink it, don't self-sabotage it. You deserve all this goodness that is coming in for you. You've been putting in the hard work, and there's no need for you guys to really prolong the inevitable. Like, don't put people through hoops too as well, and take action when it comes to this prolonging the inevitable. Like, there's something here that you are delaying, Aries, and Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to take action on top of that. You guys are also getting more involved in the occult. Not all of you, but some of you may be looking into various ways or new ways in regards to your spiritual practices, expanding it more. But next year, you're going to be in the spotlight a lot too, Aries. It's a lot of joyous moments for you guys. Just take your time and be methodical in regards to your planning, what you're doing, and double check before you actually execute. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Yep. Some of you need to also get into crystals is what I'm hearing, Aries. So if that applies, maybe you need to utilize crystals more. I'm hearing for some of you blue lace agate to be exact. So that's what I have for you. If you like the video, the message resonated, I should say, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next time, Aries, we'll talk soon. Hey Taurus, hope you guys are well. So what's coming in and what you need to know for 2026 overall, especially in January, because I gather that's why they said January. So we'll just leave it for that. But January has you guys really in your bag for some of you. Also, I feel as though your instincts will be very sharp in 2026, and you're being asked to trust your instincts. When you don't trust your instincts, you are actually betraying yourself, okay, Taurus? So make sure that you are trusting your instincts. A lot of self-discovery will be highlighted for the month of January, and good bulk of 2026 for you guys. I feel as though a lot of you are awakening and remembering who you are, not just in this lifetime, but also in your past lives as well. Like, you come from a divine lineage, and I feel as though maybe you're doing ancestral DNA, but there is something in regards to you knowing your worth and really like increasing your price tag type of deal for 2026. You also have to be mindful of people that are trying to start shit with you in 2026. And I'm not talking about like, you know, you've done some wrong and someone's calling you out. I'm talking about unprovoked. You know, people may be intimidated by your shine, your light, and they may try to attack you in that way, but you just need to stand 10 toes down. Whatever struggles or maybe even delays, setbacks that you may be occurring now in your life, and even if when they do occur in 2026, remind yourself that you are always taken care of. Okay, reassuring yourself is also being highlighted. Like, you don't need to go so hard. You just need to trust and know that no matter what occurs around you, you will always come out on top, okay? There's also a need for you guys to shift your perception. How you look and view at your life is a game changer. Some of you are in your heads a lot, and I don't know if you've had a life where you've heard a lot of no's before, but next year will be a lot of yeses, but your perception will lead to the yeses. Like, if you apply for a job, don't just automatically think, oh, they're going to reject me. No, know how worthy you are, how wonderful and smart and intelligent, and how ready you are. And even if a job does reject you per se, it's intervention, right? The right job is coming for you type of energy. So don't let anything or anyone delay you in whatever it is that you are pursuing in 2026. A lot of manifestations are coming in for you in 2026. Money, which you guys love. I'm also hearing like, don't be so caught up in just like materials. Invest your money and make wise investments. And I guess that goes back to you guys trusting your instincts too as well. Like, you will instinctively know where to like invest your time, your money, and your resources. Because, you know, it's one thing to look good and have the life of luxury, but luxury also includes knowing that your money works for you even when you don't work for money. Okay, so that's really what the highlight of your 2026 is looking like for you guys. But also I'm hearing that there is some good news coming to you. So something that you may have been manifesting or wishing and asking the universe to bring into your life, it is coming in. It's just a divine timing, and it will come at the right time, right? Remember this too. Your needs will always be met, and everything that you need will come at the right time. And that's the messages I have for you. If the message resonated, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll check each other out the next time. Hey Geminis, I hope you guys are well. So 2026 for you guys has a lot of new beginnings. Whatever struggles, hardships, whatever, you know, you have been tested on, there goes a hawk. You should look up the symbolism of hawks. Whatever you have been tested on, just know that you're approaching the ending of a tough cycle, okay? And 2026 has you in the spotlight. 2026 has you booked and busy. 2026 from January, I would say middle of January, there's going to be a shift happening for you guys to kind of bring you, you know, into alignment. So I would suggest getting into the daily habits or every other day of grounding your energy, taking the moment just to center yourselves, because and making sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Like having a slow morning if you're able to, and just allowing yourself to set the tone for each day. A lot of the things you are desiring will be showing up. Vulnerability will also be at the fore for you guys. I feel as though that you will be telling your story more for people, so they too can be encouraged or inspired by you. Whatever has left your life, or feeling as though, you know, life is rejecting you, just know that is not the case. Life is redirecting you, and life is realigning you for you to be on the path that you're meant to be on. If you are thinking of taking some form of action, be it applying for a new job or starting a business or just, taking up a new hobby, it would be, highly rewarding for you to do that, because I feel as though for the business minded people, the entrepreneurs, you're going to be extremely booked and busy. For those of you that are in the corporate world, I feel promotions will be coming in for you, Geminis. I also feel like you've hit the jackpot is what I've heard. So you might be getting a job that really, takes care of you in ways that you haven't experience up to date. And I feel as though a lot of you, there's new beginnings that are coming in, is definitely one that will be bringing like new energy, new mindset, and just a new way of being, living. And some of you are moving in January, or even between now, January to June, and the spaces that you are going to be moving into will be one that will set your soul on fire. It's like, I dreamt of being in da 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 da, or traveling more is also something that I am picking up on. I'm also getting the words forgiveness, soul forgiveness for you guys. So make sure that you are, taking the time to forgive yourself for just saying like, putting myself in this situation, or for oversharing, overgiving, whatever it is that you need to like stop being so hard on yourself and actually forgive yourself, because now you know better, and when you know better, you do better. So maybe it's inner child healing, but definitely forgiveness is at hand. I'm getting a lot of sixes too, is what I'm hearing too. So sixes is actually like it's like a new beginning, but it's also like it tells you of greatness that's coming in. We've been programmed to think that seeing repetitive sixes is like, oh my God, 666, it's a devil. No, it's not actually. It's not. So, and look into the angel number meanings when you do see six. Next year, because a lot of money and wealth will be coming in for you, don't be so caught up in vanity. Also, it's about what you can do for others, not just what others can do for you as well. I feel as though a lot of you too will be learning to like raise the price tag when it comes to the access of you, your self-worth type of deal. I feel as though a lot of you have now learned or know what you're worthy of, and you're no longer settling for less than that. Now be mindful of when you're booked and busy that you don't become a workaholic, okay? Make sure that you are balancing yourself. You're putting your priorities first. If you want a soft life, then you've got to make sure that you're bringing that energy into your life as well. Anything else that Geminis need to know about? I just heard Scorpio. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio or you've got Scorpio in your chart, or maybe you should check out Scorpio's reading if you have Scorpio in your chart. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm hearing it's not over, or the end is not over. Just take it as how you want to receive it. Anyhow, Gemini, that's the messages I have for you guys at this point. Be good to yourselves. If it resonated with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as well as check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements. Until the next time. Hey Cancers, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. So January, for the most part, we'll touch on January and a little bit of the energy for 2026. So there's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you, Cancer. For 2026, I just heard, ooh, what a year. So a lot of you may have been tried and tested in 2025, but 2026 brings you relief. 2026 brings you more joy. It brings you fresh energy. This is not my new year, so I'm not being happy new year. That's why the fresh energy is in. The Earth's rightful new year is in spring, different. We'll leave that for another topic. Nonetheless, it does bring in new beginnings, right? Being that it is a 1 year numerology wise when we break down the numbers in the calendar, but also just because of the hard work, what you've endured and your perseverance, you know, for it all. Now I'm hearing like impatient. So you may have become impatient during this time because it's like you're waiting for your big break. But this slowdown that has occurred in your life is for you to rest, recoup, and like recalibrate. That's the word, recalibrate. Okay, because you guys, just like Taurus, no, was it Gemini, you guys will be booked and busy. I'm also hearing check your moon and your rising signs too as well. For some of you, you will be more sociable, or your social skills, the way you communicate with people, will definitely be an advantage for you, because you guys know how to see people and connect with people. I'm hearing your intuition will be heightened too as well next year. If you're seeing a lot of fours right now, that's your call to kind of slow down a bit and just like again rest. Because why? Next year will be your recovery season. Next year will be where you're booked and busy, you're traveling a lot, you know, whatever you lost last year, or this year, sorry, in 2025, you will definitely recover that in 2026 and more. Like, I'm hearing like you ain't seen nothing yet, right? I'm hearing Leo, so some of you may have been dealing with a Leo or were dealing with a Leo. But if this person has brought you any kind of confusion or you're unsure about them, Spirit is saying to like kind of balance your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Come into a state of meditation and contemplation so you can get clarity. When your mind is going like 100 miles an hour, you really can't get clarity that way. Some of you are being asked to step outside too. But a lot of joy is coming in for the beginning of January, and when spring, New Year comes around, you will definitely be reaping a very like a bounty harvest. You'll see it even as the months progress. And here's the thing, I may say spring is literally 3 months away. And the way the earth is running and the days are moving, by the time you blink, it's going to be spring, right? There is a soulmate connection that is either in your life or is attempting to come into your life at this time. Don't be like, I'm not ready for love. Love is always ready for you though, right? And I'm not talking about those that like ended a relationship of 20 years. You're gonna need some time, but then again, you may not, right? It depends on like some of you, you can be in a relationship and already be checked out, and it's like your spirit's already checked out, it's waiting for your physical to catch up, and then next minute you meet Prince Charming 3 months after you've moved out, or the ink is dry or not even dry, and here comes the right one. So don't close yourselves off to love either. A lot of you are seeing the truth of what it is, who you are, where you want to go, and what it is that you want to do with your life, and you're moving in the right direction too as well. But always maintain faith and a grateful attitude, because that's going to take you far further in 2026. Like the ships are coming in is what I just heard. So, and when in doubt, always ask for clarity. If you're confused about a matter, always ask for clarity, right? Sometimes you need to pause before you make any decisions if the energy is too confusing around you. I know it may sound like I'm all over the place, but it's like I'm just giving you the messages as they're coming in. All right, I think that is what is all for what's to come at the beginning of calendar 2026 year for you guys. If the message resonates, then please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry. And until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey Leo, how you guys doing? So 2026, let's see what's coming through for you guys. I do believe that a lot of you in 2026, number one, I'm seeing a lot of money coming in. Fixed signs alone are going to have a lot of money coming in for 2026. Whatever vision you have for your life, you need to keep working towards it and hold the vision, because you're going to see remnants of this life that you are looking for start making its way to you. So it talks about aligning yourself, and you're in alignment within it. Some of you are going to be tested in regards to your faith and what faith really looks like. and maintaining a state of gratitude and standing on faith when the trying times occur, because there will be trying times. You can't avoid that, right? But it's not to say all of 2026 is going to be that way, but your faith will be tested. Also, your faith brought you this far, you know, so it's twofold. But when it comes to money and material resources, that is definitely on a plus side for you guys. Some of you, your health will be called into it will be called for you to take better care of yourself in 2026, exercising more, better eating habits, and just regulating, you know, what it is that you consume on a daily basis. I do see a lot of growth and expansion. So if you are in business for yourself, expect for clients to pick up in 2026, especially like mid to late January is what I'm hearing too. And of course, it will be steady increase going forward. Some of you really need to surrender your worries to the divine, to your ancestors, and know that your needs will always be met too as well. A lot of you will be going on a spiritual quest of enlightenment in 2026. It's like a calling, like your soul is going to be calling for you to dig deeper where your spiritual side is concerned. So I'm hearing like it's our time now. So maybe some of you do have a purpose and your calling is happening in 2026, where you will answer that call. You may have been putting it off for a bit, and just trying to, you know, not like take heed. But you're going to be forced into, you know, your calling. Your creativity will be high in 2026. So I'm hearing you also have the Midas touch, which will bring a lot of, you know, monies into you. Some of you may be starting over, and some of you are not really starting over. You're just starting again and fresh with a new perspective, a new mindset, and knowing that you are going to win. So holding your vision and making sure that you are standing, you know, strong and firm, and just be bold and put yourself out there and go after what you want. 2026 has a lot of supportive energies for you guys, where, you know, anything you touch will definitely manifest quickly for you too. I'm picking up some inner child healing for you guys in 2026 as well, where you just might take the time out to close chapters, to heal wounds, or tend to them. You know, maybe some triggers have come up or will come up, and you will realize that I can't ignore X, Y, and Z anymore. Just heard your future looks bright. So if you're worrying about that, you don't need not to worry, because I also feel like you're going to have a lot of people returning to you in 2026, like people from the past, people that you may have not seen in a while, family, friends, co-workers that you might, old co-workers, sorry, that you'll run into. But I just feel like 2026 has a very promising outlook for you guys, and the momentum is high, and you're being asked to like run with it. Make sure that you are slowing down when needed and taking the time to rest and pouring into yourselves too as well. Some of you need to like really think about acupuncture, and I'm hearing stop the smoking. So, or if you can't, if it's not stopped, depending on what, if it's cigarettes, there's, you know, stop the smoking. If it's weed smoking, they're asking you to really just kind of taper down on it, like to one a day, you know, or you roll a big one and you smoke it throughout the day, right? Some of you are smoking because you don't want to sit with yourselves, and I get it, but at the same time, you have to sit with yourself or your health will suffer for it, right? If you don't release what's supposed to be released. All right. So that's the messages I have for you, Leo, for 2026, at least January 2026. I'll be back sooner than later. If this is your first time, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And also for my regulars, subscribe to the channel. Until the next time. Hey Virgo, how you guys doing? So 2026 January. When I was getting ready for you guys, I heard be mindful of self-sabotage, and also some of you need to really live in your truth. I'm also picking up an energy, Virgo, where, you know, there's going to be some endings, but it's also about you choosing yourselves, right? And if you're being honest to yourself, anything that you are confused about, you need to ask for clarity in the month of January. Some of you are definitely going to be walking on your destined path in 2026, and it will be definitely It will be brought to the fore in January, like, oh my God, this is what I've always wanted to do, or I knew I was destined to do, and it will occur in January for some of you, but at the bulk of you, it will occur in 2026. So again, if you're in any kind of questionable position and you don't know if this is where you're supposed to be, your path will be made known and clear next month. 2026 is a destined year for you guys. It's a year where a lot of good things will align with you and for you, and it will be a lot of ease in January and in all of 2026. Money matters will seem next to none for some of you guys. I'm hearing marriage for some of you, and on the flip side, some of you might be questioning the marriage that you're in, and that's fine too. Always go with the decision that is best for you and you alone, because only you and your significant other are in that relationship. You're also going to be doing a lot of inner child healing, or more of it, because some of you have been avoiding it, is what I'm hearing, or you think that because you've dealt with that part of your inner child healing, that there isn't some other things to still work through. Healing doesn't have an end date. It's just like how our souls evolve, right? We keep evolving, and how you keep evolving is, you ensure that you're dealing with the issues that may keep you from evolving to your fullest potential. Right? A lot of options will be coming through for you in 2026, like in regards to, I just heard show business, in regards to banking, it would come to your finances. Maybe you have a lot of investments that will be coming in, or potential investments. Do your homework, do your research on that, right? Again, anything that was lingering and has no, like, it seems like something needs to end. Something needs to be addressed, and something needs to end, and it looks like it will be coming to a head, per se, in January for you guys to deal with. Now, a lot of you have a lot of divine feminine energies around you. It could be, maternal. It could also be ancestral. But it also seems like a lot of you, the divine feminine, you guys are rising in 2026. You're no longer playing small or having to overextend yourselves. You're standing in your power, and it shows, right? So there's a lot of alignment energy that is coming in for you guys too as well. Anything else? You're being asked to take the initiative, take the lead in 2026. I'm hearing no more second guessing yourself. Virgo, that's something you're going to have to definitely always constantly be working on, is your thoughts and making sure that they're in alignment with you in 2026. But it's all about knowing your worth, and the opportunities that will be coming for you, know that they would not be presenting themselves to you if you were not ready for it, okay? So you will always succeed, but sometimes your own thoughts is your own worst enemy, and hindrance is the word that I am getting. So just make sure that, when those negative Nancy thoughts come in, you counteract them and you reaffirm yourself with the knowing of who you are at all times, no matter, even when nerves are normal, right? But don't let the nerves self-sabotage you, is what I'm picking up. Anything else for Virgo in 2026? They're saying your eating and your sleeping habits need to also be honed in, and really, try to get yourselves on a better regiment when it comes to your sleep patterns. Stop doom scrolling, is what I'm hearing. Money looks good though, and everything else. Love life for some of you, like I said before, you're married. Some of you are talking marriage, will be getting married, or your marriage will be in question. For those of you that are single, love is in the air, but not right now. You've got some work to do, is what I just heard. So I will leave you guys with that. Until the next time, Virgos, be good to yourselves. Hey Libra, how you guys doing? So what's the goodness and what's the things you need to know for January 2026? So expansion is coming in for you guys. Being of service to others is also being highlighted for January 2026. Some of you may have been in a funk, and I feel as though if you get out and be of service to others and, make others feel good, it will help you in turn too as well. Spirit is saying you're not the victim of your circumstances. There's no obstacle that you cannot overcome. So that's to tell me that in 2026, it's time to pull up your socks, especially in January, and get over your own bullshit, get over your own issues that you are lingering in. Your space is chaotic. This is not what I thought would come out for you guys, but this is what I'm hearing for you guys. Like right now, you are, as much as there's expansion on the horizon for you guys are also the ones that are responsible for your own what's the word I'm looking for? I just got lost words. I feel like you guys are stuck. Like that's what I'm getting. That's why I can't find the words for you guys. The energy I'm picking up on is like stuck energy. And I get it, some of you may be depressed, but you have to work your way through it. You don't have to tackle everything at once, you know, and if you just start moving forward, the universe will respond because they want to expand your lives in ways that you are asking for. I just heard, don't give up. So whatever it is that you may be feeling like giving up on, Spirit is asking you just to hold on. Some of you, the ending of this week, that breakthrough is coming through. It could be coming through as soon as you finish watching this video. That tells me that whatever it is that you're waiting on, some of you, it's around the corner. But I'm getting a big, for a lot of you, there's a stuck energy. Some of you are using this energy to discover yourselves more. Some of you have, maybe an ending has come up and it has you in the funk. Again, try to get outside if you can, and you know, you're not in the snow and it's cold and stuff, and just really keep, you know, pushing your foot forward. But there's a change of environment coming up, a change of community, and a change of pace. So that tells me, just like, and it kind of falls in line because 2026 calendar year is the energy of 1, right? So that's telling me that there is a lot of new beginnings coming for you guys too. But some of you guys are holding on to old narratives, and all you need to do is change your perspective. And once you change your perspective and be aware that you need to have a more optimistic, kind of delulu, not kind of, you got to be delulu with your life in order to see the change that you want, right? Because your energy levels need to change. And I feel as though what's coming in will give you a burst of new energy too. Some of you are getting promotions in 2026, especially in mid to late January, or some of you after the first quarter is what I just heard. But there is some, like, the big break. That's what I just heard, the big break. So there is a big break coming in. So that's why they're saying, like, don't give up on, and just keep pushing through, and just know that, like, what you want wants you, and that help that you're looking for, that change of environment, it's coming in. So some of you, it may come with a tower moment, but you did ask for these changes, right? And something has to end sometimes in order for something new to come forth and for you to have a better opportunity. But whatever is coming in, it's going to expand, not just, you know, in work, or it's going to expand in your pockets and your environment and your living space too as well. Take time out to, like, tend to yourself, to nurture yourselves, right? That's the call for right now, is just to take the time out to tend to and nurture yourselves. So that is the mini messages I have for you, Libra, for today. Until the next time, if it resonated, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and definitely, you know, keep pushing forward. I just feel like you guys don't give up on yourselves. Be good to you. Hey Scorpio, how you guys doing? 2026 January. Where do I begin? So this year, woo, we've been through it. I'm a Scorpio sun. Let's just take a moment to breathe, Scorpio, because a lot of us have really been pushed to the limit. But 2026, a lot of good energy is around for us in 2026. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of endings in a way. The things are legal, those are turning out in your favor. You have a lot of wisdom that you have acquired just in this last year alone. You're going to need that for January and into 2026. You've got a lot of favor coming in for you, a lot of money. Some of you, this money is going to put you in a totally, completely different tax bracket. When they say money is no longer an issue, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of you have manifested for years to get that break when it comes to material gains, and this is the year for it. Your hard work is definitely paying off. Your self-worth. Some of you have really been working on knowing what you're worth, and because of that, this is why all of this is coming in, because it's like, finally, they see what they are worthy of. This is the universe. Like, oh, yes, now we can, she's in that energy, he's in that energy, and they are now going to be like, you deserve this, you deserve that. I just heard weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. A lot of you will be meeting your soulmate next year, or aligning with people, not just in relationships like romantic. Your soulmate can also be your soul family, friends, and so forth. Travel is definitely on the I'm hearing bucket list. So maybe some of you have a bucket list, and you're going to be able to start really, like, not just the little things, but those big things. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing parachute and like gondolas, so that tells me you might be traveling to various parts of the world next year. And here's the thing about 2026 energy. It's not a one and done. No more of those start and go energy where it's like, oh my gosh, I got this, and then it's like crickets. No, this is continual. This is an era. This is the beginning of new eras for us, Scorpio. This is, like, again, it keep goes back, weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. Scorpio, we about to win big in 2026. They're also saying keep it to yourself. So whatever it is that you are winning in your life in 2026, money, career, you got to keep it to yourself. One thing I've learned, especially since my dad died and I inherited my home and land here, is that your elevation can really trigger people. The favor and rewards that the universe has for you can really trigger people. So just know that you need to move in silence, Scorpio. What's that saying? When I get money, I won't tell everybody, but there will be signs. There will be signs. Okay, Scorpio? Don't be afraid to be vulnerable either and connect with your emotions more, Scorpio. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm learning that. The more that you allow yourself to express yourselves, to cry if you need to connect with your emotions authentically, is the better you'll feel, especially us who don't like to cry. Well, we do, but we do it in private, and sometimes even then it's like it's hard for us. You need to learn to connect with your emotions more. If you look at your emotions as a part of alchemy, taking it from one to the next, then I think you will know how to really harness your power, okay? You will definitely have a lot of wishes coming true. You'll definitely have a lot of karma coming through. Again, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. You've been doing the work when it comes to, healing generational traumas, karma, all of that. And I'm hearing it, and the prize goes to you, or the wish granted, or a wish come true, but it's good vibrations, a lot of joy for 2026. And January will definitely, by the time middle of January to end of January, you'll definitely be like, oh yeah, this is definitely my era. Now, we're not saying year, because it's only one, right? I'm calling eras in for us. But that's the messages that I do have for you, Scorpio, at this time. Please like the video if it resonated. Check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, and your Venus placements too as well. Subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, Scorpio. Hey, Saggy, how you guys doing? I hope you're well. You're taking care of yourself. So 2026 energy is all about a divine timing for you guys, as well as no longer self-sabotaging yourselves, as well as karmic justice coming in. Your intuition will be piqued. A lot of your prayers will be answered in 2026 and beyond, is what I'm hearing. If you are currently in some type of a funk, just know that you will be moving through this energy come, spring is what I just heard. Like, you'll feel like yourselves as the year progresses, but definitely springtime brings in a new energy for you. January is really about taking the time out to nurture yourselves, making sure that you're not compromising yourselves in any way that's against your own truth and your own, love and all of that jazz, and making sure that you stand on values too. You're going to have a lot of female support come January, become not just January, but come 2026. I feel like the divine feminines will be entering in your life to further support you, to make you feel whole again. Some of you may have had a very tough year, and because of that, maybe some relationships and, in your sisterhood circles may not have panned out the way that you had wished for. But I feel as though once you let go of those that no longer serve you, your soul family will be definitely coming in. I'm hearing Leo, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo at this time, or a Leo will be significant for you in the year 2026. Some of you as close to next month. They said keep having relationships with yourselves. It's time for some of you also to come to a place of acceptance in regards to a matter, so that way you can heal and let go and just keep moving forward. I'm also hearing, Sag, like if you miss people and they were good to you, there's nothing wrong with you reaching out to them and talking to them and all of that jazz. Some of you may have found out some news about a partner recently, and Spirit is saying to come to a place of acceptance because you knew. Deep down you knew. But I guess because, now the truth is out there, it's like you can no longer deny what you've been trying to push your head into the sand in. But there is also a lot of good vibrations surrounding you. So if there was an upheaval in your life recently, just know that the storm is passing, balance is being restored, and that there's a lot of new energy. There's something significant with you guys in spring, like whatever you have been working on. And if you're like, you'll definitely see the growth in it, and it will keep gaining momentum. And by the time spring comes around, it's like, whoa, like my business grew fast, or like I moved up the ladder in this company fast. Like I came in 6 months ago, and now it's like, it's just win after win after win. And that is a theme for you guys in 2026, not just January. I feel like some of you have either earth or water signs. And if you do, and especially if it's Scorpio or Taurus placements, just know those wins are because they are winning. Like fixed signs are winning in the 2026 and beyond, so that momentum will also apply to you too as well. Anything else? Be mindful that you're not self-sabotaging yourself 2026, right? Like when you know you need to take action, take action. I'm not saying like you're tired and you're burnt out and you're like, I got to do something. No, I'm speaking about like you have an idea, but you're second guessing yourself. Don't do that. You know who you are. You're confident in who you are. You know what I mean? And the winds of change are in your favor. So that is the messages that I have for you guys for the start of 2026 and what's to come for you guys. But there is definitely good vibrations. 7s is the number for next year, and that's also going to bring you guys much favor and success. All right there, Saggies. So until the next time, if the video resonated, the message resonated, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you soon. Capricorn, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are well. So we're just going to see what the energies of 2026 calendar year is bringing for you guys, as well as what January might be bringing in. I do know that your hard work and perseverance is definitely bringing in some more money for you. Make sure you rest, okay, Cappy? I'm not going to get down on the fact that you guys work, and you don't prioritize certain things, and that it's not all about money. I am not going to say that, and that you're neglecting your family sometimes because you love to work so much. No, even though I just said it. Listen, Capricorn, January is going to be a year where you can actually breathe, where you can actually take time out for just you and to nurture you, right? January, February, and March. Oh, happy Capricorn season. My bad. And happy birthday. You have a lot of good energy around you. There's a lot of renewed energy coming in for you guys. There is a lot of abundance and prosperity. Overall, a lot of good energy following you. Guys, they would say good karma, good juju following you in the months in 2026 and beyond is what I just heard too as well. Whatever trials or challenges that may occur in 2026, just know that you can overcome every and anything. It's about your mindset, okay? There's a lot of balancing of energies at this time. Like some of you may have encountered some endings, but just know those endings had to occur for better to come in, even if it is painful and you don't understand the message right now. Just know this message will make sense within the next 2 months or so. Liberation, freedom, upright energy is what I'm also hearing. There's this need for you guys to release control at this time and to change the narrative that you are having with yourselves. All is well, and you need to continue telling yourselves that, okay? If you understand that you have pure potentiality and that you have unlimited resources from the universe, then you will not worry about money so much. Right? The reason why you have a scarcity mindset, and that needs to change come 2026, because a lot of abundance is coming. So test your faith, test it out. How will you know? Ask the universe, show me how good my money can get for me, how life can get for me. I'm also hearing for you to be specific when it comes to the things that you are asking for, Capricorn. I think you guys are being very vague. Whatever you have lost in 2025, you are going to recover it in 2026, and it's like times 10. Like, okay, so say you lost 100,000, you'll gain back 200,000. Don't ask how. That's the problem. Y'all don't wait, allow the universe to create miracles for you, right? Stop getting in the way of what potentially could happen, Capricorn. That's what they're asking you in 2026. Be more self-aware. Be more in alignment than you are in your head space and in your mental space. Being of service to people, too, will bring a lot of good exchange of energy in 2026. Some of you might volunteer more, but you're being called to be of service to others. And it doesn't always have to be monetary, right? It could be just as much as like simple acts for other people. And even if you can't afford it, sometimes you could pay it forward too as well. But 2026 is a very prominent year for you guys too. I'm hearing opulence, like you guys are leveling up too as well. If you have Scorpio placements, I would check their video out too, because Scorpio has that same type of energy that's coming in 2026 as I'm reading it, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a Scorpio sun. I'm like, Scorpio had this too, you know what I mean? And it's all about really just being rest assured in yourself. And it's also time for you guys, vulnerability. You and Scorpio kind of have the same message here, about being vulnerable next year. And it's okay to be vulnerable. And sometimes being vulnerable will actually help you help others too as well, right? Tell your story when you are called to. I ain't forcing nobody out there. I'm still trying to do that for myself too as well. I'm a Capricorn moon. And sometimes it's like spirit's like, tell your story. And being a Scorpio sun, it's like, I just want to chill and hide. And my Leo side is like, no girl, get out there. So we're trying to work it out. Anyhow, you are definitely leveling up next year. Please be mindful of all work, no play syndrome. Okay, but that's what I have for you guys for today. If the message resonated, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Check your moon, check your rising, and check your I heard North Node along with your Venus placements too as well, Cappy. That's it for you guys. Hey Aquarius, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. So just gonna tap into your energies and see what's going on for January 2026 and what other overall theme that is coming out for you guys in 2026. So there's a lot of expansion and growth happening for you guys in 2026. Now, when it comes to your self-worth, when it comes to knowing who you are being called to work on your insecurities. We all have them, so don't say, I'm not insecure. Okay, you're not. You're secure, so that doesn't apply to you. For those that it does, Spirit is saying that you remember who you are, how worthy you are, and that you come from a divine lineage. And there's nothing that you cannot achieve, and there's nothing that you will not achieve come 2026. It is your time. Aquarius, you're a fixed sign. So this is a year of expansion and growth. This is a year of prosperity. This is a year of your hard work paying off. Like you've been through it. A lot of you have been through been through it. I'm hearing 2009, that's a long fucking time, and 2019 for some of you. So there's endings coming in. There's good luck on the table for you guys. You're highly protected. So no matter what comes your way, you're highly protected. There's a lot of like blessing in disguise kind of energy that's going to be going on. So you're going to be giving gifts, and it will come to you in an unexpected way. So just be open to the goodness that the universe has. Claim all the goodness that you have. Somebody has their eye on you in 2026 too as well. I'm hearing rebirth energy, like radical rebirth. So some of you could be going through a timeline jump in 2026, and your world will just change, you know, for the better. For a lot of you too, it's just like, wow, okay, I was living this way and now I'm living this way type of energy. And I feel that a lot of the signs will be going through that type of a change come 2026. If there's any guilt that you have towards somebody, set yourself free. And it could also be the polar opposite. It could be that somebody feels guilty about what they have done towards you, but you owe nobody. You don't owe anything to anybody, but you owe everything to yourself. Does that make sense? So just know that no matter what, your heart was always in the right place. And if this individual feels guilty enough and they want to change and they want to save the relationship, they will. I'm also hearing no is an answer too. So if you've gotten a no lately, or you're not hearing from an individual, stop waiting around, live your life, pick up yourselves and keep it pushing forward, you know, because the hands of time don't stop for nobody either. So you shouldn't, you know, go after those that go after you type, or come after you, or pour into you, or are interested in you on an equal level too. Be detailed when it comes to what it is that you want in life. Some of you are being very vague, and then getting frustrated when, you know, certain people come around and they're not where they're, like, you've outgrown these type of connections or people or environment, but you keep putting yourself there. So you got to also, you know, it's one thing to say, I want this type of man, woman, you know, and I want to live and do da 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 da, but you can't be going to the past every time and then expecting that the past, there ain't nothing new there. So then why do you keep going there? Does that make sense? I hope it does. But there is a lot of joy, a lot of expansion. You have a lot of options coming in 2026. You have, you know, a lot of opportunities to make money, to invest money, to travel, you know, but they're also saying that you need to be good to yourselves more. Some of you could be neglecting yourselves, and maybe it's because you're burnt out, is what I'm picking up. So if that is the case, you know, take some time out of your day, start your days, if you can, more slowly, you know, go to bed early so you're not, you know, feeling groggy. It's about taking better care of yourselves, but you will definitely have more money in 2026 if that's what you've been waiting on, to take better care of yourself. So either which way it goes, 2026 will be good to you. Make sure you're good to you, okay? Be good to yourselves. Hey Pisces, how you guys doing? I hope you're well and you're treating yourselves well. So what's going on for you guys in 2026? At the very least, January, there's going to be a lot of balance restored for you guys. You're being called to tap into your alchemy energy more and transform your world. Be more outspoken in 2026. You know, there's a lot of manifestations coming in. There's a lot of changes coming in. And they're asking that you don't resist these changes that are coming in. They're all to further you along in life. Some of you may be being called into service for others more in 2026. You are also being called to follow your passions. You're also being pulled and called, some of you, into your purpose in 2026. I'm hearing, don't worry about money. Money's coming, so you all don't got to worry about that. That's a scarcity mindset, and you're not scared. How do you have scarcity mindset, and then yet still you're going to have, I'm rich, and I'm doing all these affirmations, but then you worry? You can't. The two contradicts each other. So it's about getting yourself into alignment. I'm also hearing judgment. So there's a lot of like balancing coming in for you. So if you were ever, you know, dealt shitty cards, or somebody just didn't do, divine justice is playing out for you guys in 2026 in every way possible. There's level up energy too that's coming for you guys in 2026. January is going to be more about planting seeds and really nurturing yourselves and making sure that you are in alignment come the spring, Aqua New Year time, because it's spring. for you guys to really reap the harvest too. But it doesn't mean that you won't be getting manifestations coming into 2026 before spring. You will. You know, it will be like it will start off like slow, and then it will just keep building and building. It's like you have a drip. That's what I'm getting the metaphor of, like a drip in a pipe. And it starts off drip, 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 and then one day the washer is gone and it's just flooding down. That's the type of energy that I'm seeing for you guys, right? I'm hearing remain steadfast, like keep your eye on the prize and don't let anything outside of yourself discourage you. Even like, you know, circumstances or not struggles, that's not the word I'm looking for. Challenges will occur. That's just life, right? And learn from them so you can move through them more smoothly or quicker at the very least, even if it's not going to be so smooth. But once you come to a place of what's this here to teach me type of energy, you'll move through them much smoother. It's all about not becoming your own worst enemy, Pisces, come 2026. So whatever was if you were feeling resistance at this time, like nothing is moving, just know one thing I'm hearing: spend time out in nature. Some of you, if it ain't but winter, okay, because I can't. So if you live in a place where you have that luxury to step outside and ground yourselves more and really just, you know, pour into you by connecting with nature, then do so. You know, take care of that limited luxury that a lot of people have who have to actually deal with winter climate weather come December and so forth. But next year calls for a lot of growth in your lives too. Love is growing. There's growth in love, community, in your business, in your career. I'm hearing financial freedom for a lot of you next year. So just remain in a state of gratitude regardless, and be like, and they're also being called to come out of your comfort zone more. Like, stop hiding. The world needs what you have, kind of energy. So, you know, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. And the word abundant. Also, tap into that alchemy energy. So look it up. That's all I'm going to say is look it up. Maybe one day I'll do a video in regards to alchemy and all of that. And you're also being asked to secure your insecurities. So like if there's something in your life that triggers your insecurities, you need to look into that and really secure yourself. You know, when you know your worth and who you are, your insecurities appear less and less. Does that make sense? So that's what you really need to work on, is becoming more secure in yourself, knowing who you are, and knowing that the rewards and the money and the opportunities and the romance and all the good things that you have been asking, you know, because I'm hearing like, Lord, when is it my turn type of energy. All of that's coming into you 2026. So just remain in a state of gratitude for the things you have and the things that are yet to come. And I'm hearing start claiming things, you know, not halfway, but full way with your whole chest. All right, so that's the messages I have for you, Pisces. Be good to yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If the message resonated, please like the video. Also, share and check your sun, moon, rising. Well, this is your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus, and North Node placements. And until the next time, be good to yourselves.